to get to the most important thing, and that's Uncle Cheech. I think you guys saw it, right, Jimmy? You might have saw the video. I found him. We're down in Miami. Went to the Canes game. I made sure I was going to seek out Uncle Cheech. Make sure he felt good about his picks, especially his upset and his lock, because that's what I was going to put the money on. So now we look, and what has he got? He was 2 for 2 against the spread. He was 3-1 straight up. He hit the upset special. He hit the lock of the week. He was really, Ohio State kind of softening up a little bit away from winning that one, and then the mess in LSU, Florida State, where the guy missed the extra point to go in overtime. That could have went his way too. So he said that he was unsure. He didn't know what was going to happen. The first week is very unpredictable, but 2-2 is respectable. But more importantly, hitting that upset and lock of the week. So we've got to bring Uncle Cheech on and see. Oh, he's got a new look. What's happening? You look like you're loving life.
I got to tell you, I was out by the pool all day with the ladies, enjoying the fruits of my lock of the week.
You said it. No one wanted to listen. They said, hey, man, it's too many points to give up in a football game. But you said, hey, take it to the bank. They're going to get an old-fashioned Georgia whipping, and that game was a blowout from the start.
Absolutely. You listen to Chichidillo. But he tells you, that's what it is.
How do you keep finding him every week, man? It's good you got the connections to find him. He's in an undisclosed location.
Well, as you can see, he came through with the upset and lock of the week. Yeah. So the burner phone's gone. He's now out of hiding a little bit. He made good on some deals, so it looks like he's back out in the open. And more importantly, we need to know what you got this week. What are we looking at for your standard picks? And maybe I want your lock, and then save the upset for last, because that's always the one these guys are hanging on.
Okay, pleasure. Let's go with the Patriots and the Finns. The Finns added Tyreek Hill, Waddle, a lot of speed on that team, pretty solid defense, new coach. I think Tua's going to have a good game. The heat is just unbearable, as you know.
I was there. But going against Belichick, I can't believe you would do that.
I don't care. Belichick brought his team back 6 months ago down there to acclimate to the heat. Ain't going to do him no good. Dolphins win this game.
Dolphins, you're saying that Belichick is going to lose the opening game. How could that be possible? He goes down to Miami and loses.
The Pats are 2-7.
All right.
Away against the
in
Dolphins.
Miami?
In Miami.
All right. Well, we'll take that.
He told
I'm going to listen to you.
I'm going to listen. Especially after last week.
Too much speed. They're just going to win. They got solid defense. The heat is just going to break them down. I thought I was going to die out there Saturday. Took 10 years off my life.
That's why I couldn't find you. So what's the next game? What do you got?
Next, we got the Panthers at Cleveland. I think Mayfield's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He said he was going to, what your prior guest said, mess him up to keep it clean. I take him at his word. And one more thing, I'm going to miss his commercials, Baker at Home.
That was one of your favorite commercials.
Oh, my favorite commercial. I used to love that. So I hope they go in there and trounce Cleveland.
Oh man, well that's that you picked two good games. Now, we got to get a lock of the week. This has got to be the one, of course, that everyone's going to be putting that money down on.
Okay, my lock of the week. I'm going to give up a lot of points again. This will be a college game. Alabama at Texas.
Wow.
Alabama will win this game easily. They got a Heisman quarterback coming back. And as an old, Sarkisian, he better have his team prepared. Because an old coach told me once, you better not bring an unprepared team to the slaughterhouse. And believe me, it'll be a slaughterhouse. Alabama wins easily. Take that to the bank.
Walk out, giving up 20 points, but you think it'll be over. That's a lot. Jimmy, you think what do you think about that one, Jimmy?
Well, what I need to know first is, Are we going to get together and get some high-interest Italian loans going on? Some of the people want to play some action? That's what I want to know.
Of course. You leave it to Chicharito.
Yeah, well, we'll get the number of people wanted. We'll get the number of people wanted. Now, the most important thing, what is the upset of the week? You won last week. I need to hear it one more time of what you got. Who you picking?
My upset of the week, the Bucks at the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys, they got a home field advantage. Brady's a year older. I kind of disagree with what your prior guest said. You can't beat Father Time. The Cowboys were laughed at the whole offseason. Cowboys can't do this. The Cowboys can't do that. Believe me, they win this game. Might be close, but they do win this game. They take the Bucks. Like you said, Michael Parsons going to be back there. He'll be roughing Tom Brady up. You can run, but you can't hide, and he don't have the legs that he used to have.
Yeah, he don't look
Cowboys.
good. Man. Cowboys winning straight up. I love that. I love it. Now, I don't want to put you on the spot. If you don't want to give any, you could say, hey, I'm not disclosing nothing. But, being a Vegas insider, being a man who's won plenty of money, put some places out of business, probably maybe broke some thumbs and this and that back in the day. I don't want to know all that. But what I want to know is, for our guys, do you have a tip? Do you have a tip of the week? Do you have something? If a guy's a gambler, what should they stay away from? Do you have anything that you might be able to give me any advice?
My father was a bookmaker practically all his life. And I'm going to tell you what most people make a mistake gambling. They play them parlays. They take the winnings from one game, go to the next. Pick the one game, bet it all on the one team. If you lose, go back next week. Don't get greedy. That'll be your downfall. I'm telling you, I watched it for 40 years with my dad. 40. Had to go rough people up. I mean, had to have some people talk to for not paying their bill.
Yeah, we don't want any of that.
That's what I said. One game, stay away from the parlays.
No, we appreciate it.
And you might win.
Might win. Yeah, the Vegas don't put up them buildings for nothing, right?
You know why they got them up? Because people that get greedy and play the parlays, they want them all day long. All day.
They're not running no charity, Uncle Cheech.
No, Uncle Cheech. Well, we appreciate it. We're gonna keep tabs and see how you're looking. Make sure you're staying tight. And we definitely thank you for coming on. We're gonna see you next week. See what you got. You got any final shots before you leave?
Well, my lock next week, I'll be out by the pool again with the ladies. Champagne cocktails and crab legs for everybody. You'll see. You'll see.
All right. Take care. I'll see you next week.
Thank you. Damn.
Well, I like Cowboys. I like Steve. Detroit over the Eagles. I don't know what that line is, but I'm hoping that comes through. I also